Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a finale for you guys, and this time it is for my project polish. I know we're not fully at the end of the year yet, but I'm just pre-filming some things today because I'm gonna be flying to the Netherlands for Christmas, and I just wanted to make sure to have some videos going up for you guys, including some finales. I know I'm not gonna be bringing my nail polishes with me to the Netherlands, so I'm not going to make any more progress than I have at this point. So I thought, let's take a look at it together and see what I've achieved when it comes to my project polish for this year. So my voice might not sound the best because I've had a little bit of a cold over the last week. I'm kind of getting rid of it at the moment, but I feel like I'm not completely back to normal. So if you hear that, then that is where that's coming from. Not the most important thing, but just wanted to mention it. So first, let's take a look at the polishes that I was working on at the moment still, and then at the end I wanted to quickly go through all the polishes that I finished up this year. So if you're not too interested in seeing that all over again, you can just watch until I've showed you my progress, and otherwise let's take a look at what I've achieved this year together. So starting off with the most boring one, this was my Golden Rose Kill Effect nail polish in 3. And I haven't used this one very much over the last month just because I don't think this looks very well with the nail polishes that I still have left at the moment. I've tried to use it on top of the nail polish that I'm wearing at the moment, and I'm mainly on my toes, but this is the Orly Space Cadet, and this is a multi-chrome already. So there's so much going on with this nail polish, like just when you look at it, it changes colors from purple to copper to green to gold. So like having that skill effect on top of it just doesn't really add much anymore, because there already is so much going on that you don't really notice that there is even more going on, basically. So yeah, I haven't really used that one, so I am still kind of at the same spot as I was last time. So yeah, we might use that a little bit more during the next year, we'll see. Then my other polish that I've been working on was my China Glaze polish. I did use this 3-4 times, I think. But for some reason the progress just doesn't really show. It's a fairly thin polish. I need 2 to 3 layers of this to make it opaque. So yeah, I think because it's fairly thin, I just didn't make as much progress as I expected with the amount of times that I've used it, but that's okay. I think I'm about halfway, considering that the bottle gets a little bit bigger, wider towards the bottom. But yeah, that is what I've been doing for this one. Then the one that I am most excited about is my Orly Space Cadet nail polish. I've been using this on my fingers and on my toes, so I've definitely used this between 8 and 10 times, I think. And I've made a really nice amount of progress, as you can see in the close-up, way better than what I'm showing here. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I did not expect to make as much progress, but I do need about 3 to 4 layers of this one to make it opaque. So that probably helps. It's fairly thin as well, but using 3 to 4 layers and using it on your toes and your fingers makes it go by a little bit quicker. So really happy with that. I still really like this polish. It's so interesting to keep looking at it and see what colors it changes to. I keep being mesmerized by this nail polish, basically. So I'm really happy with this progress that I made. Of course, I didn't finish it, but I made a really good amount of progress, considering that this is one of those bigger bottles which has 18 mils in it, which is 6 fluid ounces, so it is big. So when I look at this, if I keep making a similar amount of progress over the next 2 months, if I will put this in my intro, you guys will see that soon enough, then I might be able to finish it. So yeah, that is how I've been doing on this one. It's not done, but I'm still happy with the progress that I made on it. So those were the polishes that I had left in this project, but as you guys know, I've been working on this project all year, and looking at my little nail wheel here, you will see that I have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 polishes this year. And I think for me that is a new PB, as you would call it in the workout world, a new personal best. I don't think I've finished 7 polishes in a year before. I think last year I did 6. So I'm really happy with that. Let's just quickly walk through them. The first one here was a mini, and this is the Essie nail polish in luxury, Lapis of luxury, yep. This has a little bit of a shimmer to it. It was kind of a silvery shimmer that was in here. And it was just a really nice summery color that I've really liked using. Then one that I really liked using as well, and this was a darker polish. This was my Rimmel polish, and this one was in Pompous. Yes, I was making little bits of progress on this one. I've got about 4 markings right here, but then I finished everything off in one go towards the end, and yeah, I really enjoyed using that one as well. The next one is a brown shimmery color, and that was my Catrice nail polish in, I don't know because the color is gone. I don't know, you will be able to see in the description box though. So this one was pretty nice as well. It was, kind of needed to get used to wearing a brown color on my nails, but I did really like it in the end. So yeah, happy that that one is gone though, because I'm always happy to finish something off. Then I have 2 Berry M polishes here. One of them is this purple one, and this one is in bright purple. Surprising names they do at Berry M. So yeah, this one was really nice to use because it was just a really nice bright purple color. Such surprising feedback on it. Yeah, I did notice that one was a little bit streaky when I put it on at first, but then after like an extra layer normally it was fine. So I did really like using this one. And then one that I definitely enjoyed using, I really like those bright colors like this one. This is Berry M Spring Green. And yeah, this one went by kind of slowly as well. I've been using this for half a year, maybe even more. But I did really like using this one. I think it took me, if I remember correctly, 3 layers to make this opaque, just because it's a lighter color, and those normally, yeah, just need a little bit more to make sure that they're fully opaque, which was the case with this one as well, but that is okay with me. I just try to take the time to put on my nail polish when I do. Then I had another mini that I was working on. This was the Nails Ink nail polish in Flamable. I never know how to pronounce this. And this is the second one of this I finished, because I got 2 of these in different subscription boxes over the years. So I thought I'd just kick this one out as well. I did like this mostly on my toes though, because it did not cover the way I wanted it to on my fingers initially, but then when I tried to work with it a little bit more, I did manage to make it work on my fingers as well. It is a really nice, like, curly color, which is just really nice during summertime, and I did enjoy using this one. And then lastly, I have another Rimmel color, and that is this pink one, which has a little bit more of a sheen shimmer to it. It leaned towards the neon side, but it was not fully neon. But I did like using it. This took, I think, about 3 layers as well, so it took a little bit more time to cover my nails properly, but it was okay. I've had this one for quite a while. There was kind of a bluish undertone to it, which I think helps making it look more neon as well. Yeah, and that was that one. And those were all the 7 ones that I finished, and as you have seen, I finished up about half of these 2, and then I also finished off about half of this one. So I've kind of finished off 8 nail polishes in total, but just spread over a few different bottles to make that 8. Let's just say I finished off 7. Let's be honest. I finished off 7 nail polishes, and that still makes me really happy, because it is more, if I remember correctly, than I did last year. So that is a happy thing. And yeah, I finished off nail polishes, and I've still got over 100 nail polishes left, I think. So I've still got maybe about 15 years of nail polishes that I can work through. No need for me to buy new nail polishes, and that is what this project definitely reminds me of every time I notice how long it takes me to finish off a bottle of nail polish. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching this. Thank you very much for following along with this project. I really like doing this project. I just really love seeing the progress on those nail polishes and actually kicking a few out, because I've got so many and I really need to get some out of my collection. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow along with my 2019 project polish, because that is also going to come up somewhere at the beginning of January. And of course, I've got my Pendant palette finale coming on. I've got a few more finales coming on for the end of the year, my makeup inventory, so definitely stay tuned for those, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.